I have a 30/30 service from my provider. I could only get 15/13 Wi-Fi at my computer. My router was in the garage and my computer was upstairs in the spare room. I installed the extender in my hall coat closet. Ran a Cat6 cable from the router, across the garage, in the crawl space, up into the closet. Now I get 27/26 on my computer, almost double the speed. Also, my television in the bedroom was not able to upload from Netflix as the signal was too weak from the router. With the extender I can now watch Netflix in the bedroom. After installing the extender I did more research on my router and found it to be a little dated on the Wi-Fi. I then installed a new router which did provide a stronger signal with more speed. My computer and television remain on the extender. I would recommend the extender, but check out your router and see if it has the latest Wi-Fi protocols. See what speeds it can accommodate. Then see what is on the market. A new router might save you the trouble of hardwiring a router. As I read what I just said, I guess the downside is having to hardwire the extender, but it wasn't a big deal to me as I had a fairly easy route and I am handy doing things. This extender came with all the parts indicated and had good instructions for installation. However, when Cox Cable came to activate the cable outlet that I intended to use, I learned that they wouldn't allow this extender on their network, i.e., the network would not be able to see it. Cox used to have these same extenders that they rented, and I have one of those. Cox no longer has the most EA extenders available, unless you happen to get lucky and find a tech who has one on his truck. That was my experience. My tech had one, but Cox isn't getting any more of them. So I now have the exact same extender, but it is Cox allowed for lack of a better term. Long story short, if Cox Cable is your internet provider, there is no sense in buying this extender because you can't put it on your network. I will add, though, that the extender I acquired from Cox, exact same model, works great. I just have to rent it instead of owning it. Update: if you bought WCB 6200Q, one of the first things you should do after the WPS step is to update your firmware from 1.1.10.20 to the latest 1.1.10.28T. Search WCB 6200Q firmware upgrade and you will find the instructions and file to update your extender. Also, one thing I forgot to mention was to make sure you check your incoming splitter that is outside located after your FiOS box. You need to change it out to a MoCA compliant splitter from the regular one for this to work. Can confirm that the Holland Electronics splitter with the blue label works well. Review: was using cheap plug-in Wi-Fi extenders to fill in dead areas around my house. Was always resetting these plug-in extenders because they kept disconnecting, so I looked for a better solution and found the Actiontec Wi-Fi Extender WCB 6200Q. Some of the things I was looking for was a consistent, reliable wired connection, Ethernet capable, easy setup / plug-and-play situation, and lastly an extender that would be totally compatible with Frontier FiOS. Easy setup, super easy using the instructions that came with the box. First plugged the new extender into my G1100 router using an Ethernet cable, then plugged the extender into my computer using another Ethernet cable, then plugged in the power cord. Click link in description for more reviews.